You asked us to bring, had a little homework. It's the first time we've had homework on our second cup circle. All right. I loved it. And it was not hard for me to come up with things. I had so many things actually. So the homework assignment, and we'll be picking a few people to participate in this. But the homework assignment was you asked us to pick one thing that we have are having trouble letting go of. And I'm going to see if I can try to do this. I'm also at the end of this going to take you down to my fiance's shoe room so y'all can see this. That'll be in our next question. I'm going to show you this. But all right, so here's the thing, girl. See, I can't even find where is. All right, so here's what happened. I saw this gorgeous woman who I really admire her style. I saw her on Instagram, and she had on this. Here, hold on. Let's see. I'm going to get up this like blue dress. All right, hold on. She had on a blue dress. It's strapless. It's a sundress. Goes all the way down, right? It's this whole thing. Can you see? All right, it's hard.
Yeah.
All right, okay, here it is. And I bought this doggone thing, almost cursed. I found it. I was so excited. And she matched it with this gorgeous belt, and she had a long, like hip length denim jacket and bangles and necklace and cool glasses and boots. I mean, probably the outfit was the many, it's $1,000 plus all the things she had, right? And I was like, good, I got the base. So I found the base. This thing has been in my closet for years now. We're probably going on now year three. And every summer, I bring it out because I think it's going to be my showpiece. I'm ready to go. But I haven't found the jacket and I don't have the right jewelry. And the shoes, I guess I could throw, like, it doesn't look like the thing on Instagram, but I can't let it go because I'm so sure that one of these days it's all going to come together. So I take it out, I put it on, I look like I have a sack on, a blue sack is no shape. It looks horrifying on. But I said, there's potential. I look in the mirror. I said, girl, there's potential. So I take it off, I hang it up, and it goes back in the closet. We've been doing this for 3 years, me in this blue dress. And so I thought this dress it needs to come out of the closet and we need to talk about it. So there it is. What do you think, Shanice?
Yes. Okay. So I'm going to ask you some questions first, but just to make everything clear, you guys, this is a case of one day when eyes, right? And I always talk about the one day when eyes because I think about my mom. My mom passed away almost 7 years now, and when we cleaned out the basement of her house, I remember going through all the boxes, and I remember as a kid, one day when I move, one day, and it's like boxes. Like I remember from the time I was a kid. We never moved. We were still in that house since I was a kid. Like when my mom passed, it was the same house. Never moved. Boxes full of stuff from like stuff she had on layaway, all these. And I'm like, oh my gosh, one day when I never came and she never got to experience it because she passed away. So like this is
Mm,
a case of the one day when I'm gonna wear it, right? And so I want to ask you,
I love
what did
that.
you have happening in your life at the time when you seen this on Instagram that you said, "Oh, let me hit the checkout link on this."
Well, I was feeling myself the summer this all happened. I was losing weight. I was feeling myself. I was in my great relation. I'm still in a great relationship. We were not engaged though. So, and my fiance is like on point. Like he has no exaggeration, probably or five times the number of clothes that I have. He does the whole switch over. He has hundreds of clothes and he has hundreds of shoes. I mean, you want to talk about, he really needs to be on this call, to be honest with you. But okay. But he's very organized with it all. He knows where everything is. He's not like me. So he has it. It's very like systematic. Okay. So for me, I was like, well, I got style and I wanted to show him and I wanted to kind of come out with some new stuff. Right. And I remember that summer being the one I was really feeling myself. And I said, boom, this is the look that I think I can rock. And I think I can find the pieces. So that's what was happening when I bought it. And I just was scrolling Instagram and I saw this girl who I think has great style. And I said, there it is. And I screenshotted it and put it in my photo links. And I started, but I never got past the dress. So one day when I is a real thing. Yeah, one day when I. Mhm.
Okay, so what happened was is that in your mind you had the dopamine rush right there, right? Like you're like, oh, I got this, this new relationship, this is popping. He's fire, like I need to level up. So you're in a space where you're thinking you have to level up to
Yeah.
match his vibe, right? So you're thinking, "Oh my gosh, she looks cool. I can look like that." One of the errors when we do that is like, one, I always tell people, like, even when I'm looking for stuff on Pinterest, I love Pinterest, right? I'm always pinning the board, style,
Hmm.
quarter 3. Like, I do these things, but I'm also looking at, okay, is this person my height? Do they have a similar shape to me? Like, can I actually pull this off? Is this my style? Like, would I be comfortable wearing something that looks like this? So there's a series of questions before I actually hit checkout because I used to be a shopaholic. I would just buy things because it was on sale or I seen it on someone and never wear it. So I
Yeah.
learned this over time and with a lot of credit card debt that had to pay off. So in the midst of learning all of this, those are questions that I ask myself. And then I want to ask you, like, if you kept this dress, like, what does it mean to you? Like, what's the meaning that you have attached to this dress? Because in science, well, psychology, there's a term that we call the endowment effect, where we apply a meaning to something that we own, and now it's hard to get rid of because our brains have attached a meaning and a value
Mm.
to it.
Ooh, that's a good. Well, when you first said it before you qualified your question, part of why I feel like I don't want to get rid of it because I feel like I will have failed in my style quest.
Mm.
So like letting it go feels like I failed in this vision I had created, and I just don't want to feel like I failed in this thing. And I'm like, one day when I like I'll find all the things. But okay, so that's the first thing that hit. But you're asking what is the meaning attached to it?
Yeah. What does keeping it
And
mean to you? Like, if you kept it, what does it mean that you were successful in buying a dress that you never wore?
I don't know that has a lot of meaning, if I can be honest. Is
Mm,
that an answer? I don't really know that has a ton of meaning. It's not that emotional to me. It's the idea of it. It's the idea of me and this something that people like I'd step out and I really like the thought of people being like, girl, you always like, when people compliment your style, I'd be
yeah.
like, and I know I did it, I put it together. It wasn't like the Target special or whatever that they did it. Like I like to put my own stuff together. And this feels like that to me. And so I feel like I'm attaching my unique style to this dress and it's not finding its way home.
Mm. So
Yeah.
attaching your unique style to it would not be buying the elements that the other person had because that's her style versus
Mm.
it being your style. So that's one thing to like just think
Ouch.
about.
Okay.
That's just something to think about. And then I'll help you with what is it keeping it mean? Like you just said, like, if I get rid of this dress, it means that I failed. And so
Yeah.
there's some other area in your life where sometimes you're like, I don't want to fail. Like with me, I'm a perfectionist, so I don't want to fail. Like sometimes half the things I do, like I'm like, no, this has to work. I'm gonna keep trying until I'm just like, you know what? It doesn't work. Like, let me just release it. And so I think coming to the place of
Mm.
like, okay, I was gonna say I'll give you this summer to try it, but I'm gonna challenge you to actually like really be real with yourself. Like, is this your style? Is this the era that you will feel comfortable buying multiple of these dresses like to wear? Like if you had an opportunity to buy this dress